What up, people? What up, people? What up? We back with another One Piece chapter. Chapter 1137. Uh yes. Yes, sir. Long overdue. So let's hop right into it. Chapter 137. Shamrock takes the stage. And I guess we're continuing with the Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine pilgrimage, infiltrating the mysterious hidden base. And it looks like all these I guess like henchmen from Wano are wearing like these ears. But from last chapter, last cover page, I personally thought it was like who's who. Who's who, he could be somebody now. Kaido is gone, everybody else is gone, Jinbei is gone. He could be somebody now. So good for who's who. If he got henchmen, he could be somebody. He's traumatized from his time and back in the day. And about Joy Boy and Impel Down and all that. So here we are. Who's who basically brought upon the end of the world. JK. Um, oh yeah, I mean he did get the fruit stolen from him, so pretty much. So let's continue. Shamrock takes the stage. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Notes from Oda. We're still. I don't know why it's so small to me. I need to monitor this. We're still switching. We're switching things up. Thanks for the hard work, Anayama-san. It's been a pleasure working with you, Fukuda-san. I'll be counting on you from now on. Please fill me in because I don't know who you're talking about. The home of the late king, Elbath, Awis Castle, Awis Ost. I'm not gonna get stuck on this. Elbath's Oust Castle. In the 14 years since King Harold's death, no one has come near this castle. So I was under the impression Loki killed him 6 years ago. He killed him 14 years ago. So, I guess Loki just got captured 6 years ago. No one has come near the castle, so it's been vacant since Gunko and Stab showed up. So what's going on here? The door looks like it's been busted open. What happened to the guards? Nami says, "What? Something's wrong?" And Roto is the only one that knows about nobody being here for like the last 14 years, pretty much. If it was broken from the inside, why would intruders do that? Only one way to find out, Luffy says. The key. Where's the key? The damage looks recent. Wait. This is unnerving. Rodo says, Road. I don't know how to say his name at this point. This place is huge, remarks Luffy. I can barely see the ceiling. And Nami says this is way too vast to be walkable. Hey, Rodo. Know where the key is? No. I'm just a run-of-the-mill guy. I've never been in here before. But I'm glad you're here now. Really, Nami Tasso? Zoro says, agree. Now get moving. Wow. What a castle. Being here is thrilling and terrifying. Everything is falling to pieces. Is this the intruder's handiwork? No, this battle damage has been here ever since Loki killed King Harold. Golly, it's a lot of damage. This took some serious destructive power. Loki is a monster and King Harold was renowned as a great warrior. This damage was inevitable. What? They're so big. Huh? This is scary. Are they? This place is covered with giant skeletons. The castle once had numerous guards. On that day, around 100 of them stood ready to kill Loki, but only one survived. Lord Jarul. Lord Jarul was the only one that survived out of all the guards that was protecting King Harold. Okay, that's great information. Okay, all right, that's great information. After that tragedy happened here, coming to this site was forbidden. It's a den for vengeful spirits. Hey guys, look over here. This skull is enormous. It also got horns. I wonder if it knew oars. These belong to someone with ancient giant warrior blood. So ancient giant warriors had horns? Like Onis? There are no there are no longer any pure-blooded members of that clan, but their blood still flows in some of us. Like King Harold, who was larger and stronger than most. So yes, I figured as much. Okay. Oh, look above you. That's a portrait of King Harold. The man who tried to form a peaceful bond with the outside world, said to be Elbaf's strongest king. So giants were bigger than this. Oh, I forgot how nostalgic, but giants were bigger than this. Those scars on his head mark where the ancient. Whoa, 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 whoa. Those scars on his head mark where his ancient giant horns were before he ripped them out. So giants had horns before, just like oars in them. Hold up, this is getting good. He believed that ancient giants were relics from a war-torn era. And Luffy just shocked he had horns. What conviction! After the king's death, the country fell into despair. Sadly, the one with the biggest grudge against Loki was naturally King Harold's other son, Harden. Whoa, seriously? He's Loki's brother? They have different mothers. Before marrying the queen, Harden was born to a different woman. However, Elbaf would never have recognized Harden's mother as his queen in any case. Why? She was born in a different giant country. It's another giant country? What does that matter? They were both giants, right? They were both giants, but you can't talk when you humans kill each other. They were both giants, but you can't talk when you humans kill each other all the time over land. I suppose. And I guess Luffy is running upstairs like, wow, they say having children with a giant from another land taints the blood of Elbaf. Seems giants can be just as bigoted as anyone else. Not everyone is pure as you, Namitaso. Don't suck up to me, trash. Alright. Why join Harden's crew if you think he has tainted blood? Well, you're such a creepy nerd, Rodo. Man, this is amazing. You can draw sea charts? You gotta show me how. Let's be friends. Oh, so Harden became his first friend. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. He was so earnest and straightforward, unlike me. He never lived in the castle growing up. His father may have been king, but his mother was ostracized. He endured a lot and still said this: one day I'm going to knight all the giant tribes. I'm going to be king of the giants. Sounds just like Luffy, just wanting to be the king of the pirates. Ooh, I know you're the man that can do it. I believe that's Stanson that's saying that. All right, then. No, that's not Stanson. That's Goldberg. Goldberg, right? And Roto comes back. I want to make his dream a reality. That kind of boring motivation is nothing new to me. Zoro said, yeah, pretty much, sympathizing because I'm right with you. I'm trying to make somebody king of pirates. Hey, this way, I found some knocked out giants. Realm of the dead. Ah, do you finally understand? Huff, huff. This is only because I can't move from this spot. The result would be the same even if you could, you commoner. Stab looking crazy over here. Stab looking crazy, you commoner. We are offering you a chance at divinity. Most die squirming in vain just for the slightest chance to attain such an honor. Hold up. I'm kind of confused. So Gunko, it looked like I don't know. I don't know if it's the paneling or the way this is, but is she on stilts? Or and you can see that like devil power or devil fruit, like whatever that is, that whatever we gonna call it. I wish we had a name for it, but you know, her little devil fruit, rat, you know, arrow, whatever we gonna call it, is wrapped around her leg. I guess maybe to make it stronger of some sort. And you can see Loki bleeding, but I'm just very confused. So did they stomp the? Did they beat up Loki? And I'm guessing they did kill that wolf. And maybe that's the remnants of the wolf, and she stomped it to oblivion, basically. Whoa! Scrolling. Uh, ding. This again. I'm very confused about her power. I really am. I don't understand where these arrows are coming from. I know it's part of her power. What did they do? Okay, so Loki says, so you're gonna let loose a full speed kick to the right side of my face. Huff. It'll turn me sideways. Then you'll uppercut me. Thanks for giving me notice. These arrows show the trajectory of my future. The outcome is unavoidable. I can only stop it before it happens. Okay, yeah, her power is very interesting. I don't, I am very lost in it, but okay, I'm just go back to reading. Just say the word, Loki. Will you join God's Knights? And I guess the walking road, like she's walking on the arrow now, but clearly he knows how it's going to affect him. I guess that's a part of the power. I refuse, you fool. And after he says he refuses, Gunko goes ahead, kicks him. But I guess that wrapped up like giant stilt boot that she has on. Spins around, pulls out her fist. Wow, I caught that thing, man. That thing was coming down. Stay, just stay. Work with your boy. Work with me. Come on. Gunko kicks Loki. He turns to his right like he said he would. Gunko I guess spins and pulls out a giant fist like item. Well, I guess her devil fruit wrapped around her fist, and it turns gigantic and punches and uppercuts Loki just like he said would happen. Um, Loki takes it, but I do agree. I wish he was out because he could probably fight back. Grr. And you can see a bear getting upset in the background, but they was like they all been stabbed by something. I guess maybe that was her power as well. Stab, hack, hack. I think Gunko is killing all of these giant beasts that's out here. Loki huffs. Damn it! You'll pay for this. Stop. Enough already. Well, will you become a god's knight? Bleh. And you just hear, should just do it. Yeah! From the land of the dead. Actually, don't. I don't know where that guy comes from. I'm gonna just go ahead and say I'm lost in that. It is not the way this panel is supposed to be or how I'm supposed to be reading it. Um, but Loki goes back to being playful, playing around with them, and you can see Whoa, you can clearly see Stab's like sword right now. It looks just like the Griffin. Um, with the hilt and everything. Dot dot dot. Huff huff. It's all right, Gunko. Stab says, and you can see a little bit more of both eyes now. Oh, we getting to it. Hoodie Shanks, aka Stabs. Let's change our tack. Contact Murray's Wall. Not every piece ends up being useful. I wanted to go about this more shrewdly, but I guess not. Not yielding, even if it means death. Do we chalk this up to faith? Captain of the Gods Knights, World Noble, Figureland Shamrock, son of Elder Figureland Garling. Shamrock enters this, whatever the name of this chapter. Shamrock. His name is Shamrock. It's kind of fire. I can't even fake. Actually, fire. I like Shamrock. I think it was not, it's not what we was expecting, but Shamrock actually is kind of fire. Wow, his fit is out of this world. And it's crazy. Only Oda can sit here and make us gush over a bad guy, like a person that we're not supposed to like, and I can't even help it right now. Yo, fit icy. Oh my gosh. And he's the captain of the God Knights. And the God Knights are clearly world nobles, but we knew that. But wow, is he icy. Gunko, you don't compare. This man is icy. Oh wow. Oh, so it is a devil fruit. So it gives Gunko a title card as well. God Knight Gunko, arrow fruit. Interesting fruit. Interesting fruit. I don't understand it or how it works, but let's go ahead and finish up. Long ago, the savage warriors of Elbaf dominated the new world. The world government will bring them to heel no matter what. The God's Knights have mobilized. Shank, I mean, wow, I almost did it. Almost did it. Shamrock got me shook. Wow. Yo, Shamrock look icy. Shamrock look icy. Oh my goodness. What? Yo, the fit crazy. The fit is crazy. The fit is crazy. Yo, the fit is crazy. He got both arms. He's the captain of the God's Knights. The boots, the sword, the cape. He looked like a I don't even want to be disrespectful. Never mind, I ain't even gonna say it. He look icy. He looked like he is a noble figure. That's what he looked like. He looked like he is noble. He dressed like he noble. Oh my gosh. So this is what Shanks would have looked like if he was this clean. Oh my goodness. I don't know how we get this and we can't watch these two fight. These two don't fight. Yo, this is nuts, bro. Does Shanks know he has a brother that looks exactly like him? I have so many questions. I have so many questions, but I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this. My man Loki ain't no chump. He got morals. He about it, Kill the animals. It's all good. I'm not turning tailcoat for no government agent. Not so what. I'm out here. Y'all want throw hands? Cool. It's all good. Wait till I get free. I'm coming for y'all. I'm coming for y'all. And I'm starting to believe Loki really like that. After all the damage in the castle and more, I think Loki might be really like that. Now, do I think he killed King Harold? I don't know. It's not many people that can actually give a clear um account of what happened that night, other than Ja Rule, and he has a sword in his head. So I already chucked that up. It's like being a little bit on the rocky side that we don't know if Loki actually killed King Harold until they show us. We don't know, but they do know that 14 years ago, not 6 years ago, that King Harold passed, and ever since then, nobody was really in the castle. So what I want to know now, what did Loki do for 8 years until he got captured by Shanks? And I want to know why Loki didn't say anything about Shamrock's appearance. Because if you see somebody that looks just like Shanks, wouldn't you say he looked like Shanks? Or call him Shanks or something? Because I almost called him Shanks, and I'm just reading manga, man. If you standing right in front of somebody and you look smack like somebody that captured me, I will sit there and say, hey, you look just like Shanks. But yo, I don't think Shanks ever, what? Wow. The sauce of the Figureland family is out of control. They need to. This is crazy. Shamrock. Now that they finally say in the corner, God's Knights have uh mobilized. Will we finally see the Revolutionary Army and Dragon mobilized? Because if the way things are going, this is who Dragon gotta fight. If the way things going, this is who Dragon is fighting. And who he is prepared to fight. Figureland Garland, I don't know who's going to take care of him. I don't know what's going on with that. But Figureland Shamrock, the way things are lining up, the Guard Knights and the Revolutionary Army, the leaders got to fight each other. He's the captain. And even though the Revolutionary Army is not like I don't know if they call Dragon Captain. I probably gotta go back. I thought they was just a leader. They are in opposition of each other. They have to fight. They have to. And as much as I want Shanks and to be a part of this story somehow, I think everything is leading to a serious clash because they're not about to kill Loki. I know they think they can, but they're not going to be able to kill Loki. Loki has something that they desperately want. And you see that all the giants wear like helmets and stuff, and Loki clearly is wearing a helmet with horns on it to represent the past giants who lived with horns. So you can't tell me that. Oh my gosh, this is getting so deep. It's so much going on. All right, this is so much. Let me focus on this. The Revolutionary Army has to make a move now. Whatever it is, now that the Guard Knights have clearly made their way off of Marriage War, and they can use summoning circles and have clearly different powers, but they still have devil fruits. Some of these things are coming together. Now, I was thinking that Gunko's power was directly related to the Gorosei. Maybe I'm wrong in that. Maybe the summoning circle is something that can be taught, but they keep it to themselves and Marriage Wall from high ranking officials for them to be able to travel and traverse the world as fast as they possibly can. Shanks. Shanks is a world noble. Shanks is a world noble. I think we have waited to come to this conclusion, but Shanks is definitely a world noble if Shamrock is, because it's only right. It's like It's almost like the Don Quixote family. Now, even though like they didn't, Dofi and Roshinante didn't look like each other, they were still nobles. Like no matter what, you couldn't take that away from them. And they were, Dofi was still granted some things, even though he was, his family left the Holy Land. I want to know if Shanks got that pull on the Holy Land too. And it's clear now that this is the Shamrock, that actually met up with the Guru, say that he was warning about. Maybe he was actually warning them about Shanks. Or he was warning them about Loki. They clearly want Loki for a specific reason. And it's so much going on. Okay, so we already know that Caesar Clown was trying to recreate giants. The world has been destroyed twice. And sometime long ago, don't know what they mean by long ago, how many years or centuries that is that they're talking about. They're saying that the savage warriors of Albath dominated the New World. These entities that dominated the New World had to be the giants with horns. Because if King Harold was a giant with horns, actually, I don't even know, man, because Ja Rule don't got no horns. He just got a sword in his head. Oh my gosh. Oda. Oh my god, I swear, every new chapter is so many more questions. It's so many things that I don't know how to explain after, being a part of this journey for like 15 years. Bruh. Okay. Okay. Let's just go let's go back to okay. All right. I don't even know where to start. Shamrock got me shook. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. He got me shook. You don't draw somebody that's icy and think it's all cool. Like, yo, he icy. Dog. My mind is racing. I didn't think just getting this guy's name and his fit would have me like stuck. I'm stuck. Um he got on all his clothes and Gunko out here in some panties. It's ridiculous, bruh. It's ridiculous. Oda, come on. Come on. Golly. Oda. Oda. Dog, I don't know what else to say about this. Like I am lost. I'm at a loss for words. Let me go back up to the history of King Harold in the castle. Um King Harold, he had the original ancient giant horns. And I'm guessing he was the last one with the ancient giant horns. He ripped them out because he believed they were relics from a worn, torn era. And he didn't want that. He wanted to bring people together without the horns because that's because of what they represented. But I still don't believe Loki killed him. It makes a lot of sense, but I don't think Loki killed him. I feel like this is interference. And in a story that's supposed to be this straightforward, it gotta be some type of interference. That's a lot of destruction. And how does Loki get away for 8 years? Or uncaptured for 8 years after he killed King Harold? I don't believe it. I really do not. Because clearly, to me, from what this is telling me, the horned giant warriors were nasty. Like they really got down. And not these soft kids that they raising on Elbath now. They really got down. They got busy. And actually I'm wrong. Because some of these skeletons, one of the skeletons Luffy picked up had horns on it. Bruh. Is the skull from Onigashima one of these giants? And that's why they. Whoa. I was thinking it was a giant Oni skull, but it can be a giant skull. An ancient giant skull. And now this does fit Oars in with the rest of the giants. I am, oh my gosh, bro. Oda, what are you doing to us? And before I stop talking about these giants, these ancient giants were bigger than regular giants. The giants that we've been introduced to, they are bigger than them. And everybody we see are offspring that are a little bit lesser than what they used to be. I don't know, man. I am so lost. And Hardin wants to be king of the giants and reconnect all the giant clans once again. But he technically he isn't in line to be king. Loki is. Because they have different mothers, and the mother and Hardin's mother is from another giant land. Where that is, who knows? Who who can guess? I think they just threw that in there to throw us off. To be like, oh yeah, they got different mothers. But bruh, this is amazing. Okay, now I gotta say this because I'm pretty sure I just dropped a little TikTok talking about Hardin. Hardin, you gotta level up, bro. Hardin, you gotta level up for real. You want to be king of the giants? You gotta level up past your brother. You gotta level up past Loki. Loki out here taking hands from Gunko's arrow fruit. Like it ain't. It's a little something, but it ain't much. It ain't much. He's just chained up. And I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, he weak and nothing. He chained up, getting beat up. I seen Harden get knocked out in the Dressrosa Coliseum twice, if I'm not mistaken, twice. So you know, bruh, this is crazy. Actually, it was twice. It wasn't both in the Coliseum though. Cause Lao G, didn't Lao G get at him? I gotta go back and watch Dressrosa. But bruh, this is crazy stuff. I can't even wrap my head around this. I apologize because I didn't think I'd be rambling, but I am literally rambling right now. What? Oh my goodness, Shamrock probably the iciest character we didn't seen in One Piece at this point, more than Shanks, and I mean it. I mean it. Shanks dressed like a hobo compared to his brother. Let's be real. He ain't icy like this. He not icy like this. I'm sorry. He just not. Shamrock icier than a mug, bruh. He ice. I wasn't ready for this today. I just got off of work. I ain't think he was coming like this. Oda, I ain't know you was coming like this today, bro. I gotta recover everything I done said because I don't know what I done said. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. But here's another take about Loki that I really want to get out. I've been saying this man been good the whole time. This is only further proving my point. Because if you want to be a god of destruction, you could just be a god knight. You can destroy. You'll be legendary. You'll be considered a god to live above everybody else. And he's still saying no. He's standing 10 toes, bro. 10 toes against the God Knights. You can't tell me that's crazy sauce for Loki right there by itself. And he's smiling and joking with him, laughing in their face almost. He don't care you Shank's brother. Man, Loki, you becoming one of my favorite characters. Loki. Loki. I cannot fake you really doing it. Um he's standing 10 toes. I I get it. Like a lot of people would have folded in this situation to be left free because you can't tell me that Shamrock and that sword, can't cut that cut. I, I don't even know. I'm just hyping up Shamrock for no reason at this point. I'm just hyping up Shamrock. I really am, and I can't stop. It's bad. It's so bad. And if anybody knows me, I love me a villain. I really love me some good villains. I love Dofi. I'm already a fan of Loki. Buggy, damn near my favorite, but he not really a bad guy. He just opposite of good. Um, man, I'm lost, y'all. I'm in the sauce right now. Let me keep on. Let me go ahead and spitball a little bit more before I had to close this out. Cause golly, I was not ready for this, and I feel like this chapter was so much shorter than the other ones. But just to go back over everything we didn't covered, ancient giants or the ancient race of giants used to have horns. So maybe like a 2, 3 generations ago, they had horns. And King Harold and some of his royal guard had horns because that lineage is still being passed down to more pure-blooded giant warriors opposite of that of Harden. Harden has King Harold's blood, but he doesn't have that pure blood because his mother is from another giant race. I do want to know how many different giant races there are. This might give us some clues about Big Mom and possibly Arouge. They're big people. But just knowing that this race of giants has regressed into a form that's more human like without their horns, it's very intriguing. The Oni race being down to just a few members, Yamato, Kaido if he's still kicking, um, Oars. I don't know if he's a Oni or not, but he was brought up in this chapter because his head kind of matches these same type of legendary or ancient giant warriors. Now, is he a hybrid or something? Is this makes sense that maybe that these ancient giant warriors were also continent pullers. If they were bigger than regular giants, it doesn't go out of the realm of being possible. It's all possible now. They were bigger than Dory and Brogy. That's why Ja Rule is massive compared to Dory and Brogy. Oh my god. And I guess now we know Colin will never be to that size. Bruh, I don't even know what to say. Oda dropped a bomb on me today. I wasn't expecting none of this. I did want Hoodie Shank's name, but I can't even scroll down to him right now. I gotta hold off because too much. King Harold pulling out his horns because they were relics from a war torn era. Who were they at war with? Was it just in general? They were at war and the horns represent like just us clashing with people because there's clearly some people that didn't take out their horns. They died with their horns in this battle with Loki. But you're not telling me Loki taking out all these people by himself. You're not telling me. Like hold up. Let's go see how many there were 100 royal guards. 100 royal guards, 100 giant royal guards. And Loki took them all out. And Loki took them all out. And this also helps me believe. I mean, now I want to know if Loki got horns. I want to know if Loki's horns are real. Like, if it's not just the hat, like, it's not just the helmet. I want to know if Loki has his horns. Because he's more pure blooded than Harden in terms of that ancient lineage. I don't even know, but King Harold had 100 royal guards, 100 giant royal guards, and some of them with the ancient warrior blood still in them. And you're telling me Loki beat all 100 of them and killed King Harold, and Ja Rule got a sword through his head, and y'all couldn't do nothing? Something sound fishy. Something sound fishy if you ask me. This seems like, to me, this seems like Gorosei interference. They went up against the Gorosei. They couldn't kill the Gorosei. They fought valiantly, and they all perished. And then they blamed Loki because of the prophecy, and it just fit to, give him a good alibi. Because you're not telling me ancient giant warriors are getting beat by a kid. Even if 14 years ago it doesn't make Loki a kid, you're not. These seasoned warriors wouldn't be that weak to somebody that young. And I don't understand how Loki did Loki get the devil fruit before he killed King Harold or afterwards. Like, there's so many questions that this even opened up even more. Like, when did Loki have the devil fruit, and what is the devil fruit? Gotta breathe, gotta breathe, gotta breathe. Okay, this is crazy stuff here. And I'm gonna go ahead and go back to Gunko's arrow fruit. I'm not 100% sure how it works. Um, but it does look like it packs a wallop because she's doing some slight damage to Loki. But in terms of like how easily she dismissed the giants at the castle, Owist Castle, um, clearly Gunko is strong. But I'm not that impressed, to be honest. Not that impressed with her powers or her devil fruit. Shamrock, on the other hand, like, the sauce is emanating. It's just oh my goodness, it's all over. Um, the long flowing hair, how he's standing, got the hand on the hilt, like, wow, like, yo, we knew Shanks was icy, and we go crazy for Shanks every single time. But how am I supposed to dislike this guy? How am I supposed to dislike him? I really want to know now. I want to know what's going to make me not like him. I even like Akainu. How am I not going to like him? And what would be even crazier is if he doesn't have a devil fruit. Him and Shanks just like that. Man, Oda, you's a bad man, yo. Oda, why you do this to us? Oda, really, why you do this to us? You gave us two Shanks, man. Come on, bruh. Shanks and Shamrock. And whoever came up with Stabs, that was a great name. It was a great name. It really was. But Shamrock fits. I hate to say it. It does. This was an amazing chapter. I can't wait to see if the Revolutionary Army will, finally pick up arms and start moving because the God Knights have made a move. They are recruiting, and they are not just recruiting anybody. They're recruiting the assumed king of Elbaf. That's why they came here. That's why they went straight to the castle. They assumed Loki was the king. They haven't been here in a while. They assumed Loki was king, and that's what they came for. And even though they beating him up, I do not believe they want to kill him because he has something, or he represents something way more important than killing him off. And it might be the devil fruit, and maybe who knows? Who knows what they're actually in there for? But clearly, the world government is out to get Elbaf out of their way because they don't want to deal with Elbaf. Because you're not sending the captain of the God Knights here for no reason. You're just not. You're not sending out your strongest God Knight. You're not. You could send some low tier level God Knights to handle this. You sent your captain. Shanks 2.0. Both armed Shanks. Both armed Shanks Shamrock. You sent him. You ain't just sent anybody. Y'all sent the captain. Man, I wish Shanks just stayed on this island. I wish Shanks just stayed on this island because we'd have got a clash of epic proportions. But I don't see how they fight. I feel like this is an opponent for Dragon. And I want Dragon. Last year I said Dragon, this is gonna be your year. But Dragon, this your year now. Dragon, we need action. We need action right now. No games. Shamrock versus Dragon. I'm calling it now. We done.